Hey everybody, it's Michael from Replica Airguns with a tabletop preview video, not a SHOT Show video. I know we had, 7 interviews this year, had tons of fun going to SHOT Show and making those videos for everybody. Every year I try to outdo myself just a little bit, maybe some higher quality video, a little bit better audio, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's talk about what we see in front of us here. It looks like a table full of Glock pistols. And well, 2 of them are Glock licensed. One of them is a KWC, kind of Glock wannabe. I'm not going to say it's a Glock, but it looks similar. It has that kind of similar look. It's probably different enough that hopefully Glock isn't going to be too upset with it. We are selling it in our Canada Replica Airgun store because it isn't really a Glock. It's similar. You know, there's a lot of guns that are similar but aren't Glocks. This is not a Glock. I'm just going to be showcasing it so you can kind of see how it is similar and how it's different. Okay, so what do we have? We've got the KWC. And this is it's called the 17, right? And then that's a BB pistol, 4.5 millimeter CO2 BB pistol. And then we have the Glock 17 Generation 3, and this is an Umarex product, and it's licensed, and it is again a 4.5 millimeter steel BB pistol, and it uses CO2 as well. And then we have the Glock 17 Airsoft pistol from Umarex again, and it's a Gen 4. And it is a gas gun, so it uses green gas or propane gas, okay? Slightly different magazines, obviously. So let's talk really quickly about them, or just show you around. This isn't the full review, obviously. We're gonna start from the left. Maybe we'll go over some of the differences of the non-Glock versus Glock. And I don't even know if this is really a Gen 3 or Gen 4. It's really hard to say, or what it would be styled after. Perhaps maybe a Gen 4, I don't know. Anyways, the Glock, or the KWC 17. Let's go over some of the specs on it real quick here. Okay, so you can see here it's a full blowback, adjustable hop-up. I have to see about that. Sometimes they say that, but it's going to have some sort of a hop-up, whether it's adjustable or not. They say it is. Again, 4.5 millimeter BB, steel BB, manual safety. It also has a metal slide, 17 round capacity, and again, it uses 12 grams CO2. It has 100 meters per second velocity, which is about 330 FPS. Just shy of 330 FPS, which is pretty typical of a standard CO2 blowback BB gun, right? So because it is a full blowback, it's got the full slide cycle, right? All the way back, right? Full size dropout magazine, right? You can see here, nice full size dropout magazine, right? Even has the little indicators on the back like you see on a lot of real magazines. Okay, you can see, let's get this up here. You can see right through the mag well, right? Okay. Now this one has the gold barrel. Okay. You've got the cutout on the slide for the bling. I don't know if I like gold. I've also got the gold, right? Breech area there, ejection port. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the gold, but you could probably just take that and sand it down to the basic metal if you wanted to. Make it more like a stainless look. Take a little bit of effort, but you could do it. Maybe if it wears out at some point. It looks like it's holding up okay though. You know, get the ejection port, right? Sort of the pseudo ejector there. You've got your white dot sights front and back. Okay. Recessed barrel. Rail. This is actually a safety. Okay. So that is a safety. It's the sort of like serial number. Serial number slash safety. Now, there's a few differences. If we can get it to focus here. Definitely, we got a different trigger guard, and we have a definite, like the beaver tail portion here, whatever you want to call that, is different, right? But it is very Glock-like, as you can see. I'll keep it in its sort of open slide or closed slide form. Now, let's take a look at the Glock 17. We'll go over the specs real quick. This is the BB version. It does come in this sort of clear clamshell packaging. And it is a 365 velocity because it is a partial blowback system. Does that blowback? It's CO2 steel BB, 18 rounds, right? What does that say there? It says drop-free mag, so full-size mag, metal slide, a Weaver Picatinny rail. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Again, this is Glock licensed. Okay, so if you're Glock licensing, right? Metal slide polymer frame, typical Glock Gen 3 looks, right? It's going to look really similar, obviously, all the way around. You got your white, well, sort of the white dot sight on the front with the half of the, what do you want to call that? Square, half square, Looks good. Open ejection port, right? So if I pull that out, you can sort of see through, but it's got some stuff going on here because just the way that these magazines load, every time the slide moves back and forth, it's going to push a BB into the breech. That's just the way these ones work, okay? So it's partial blowback, not as much blowback. So cycle, I'm talking like how the full range of cycle compared to full blowback, but you do get better feet per second. You do get more shots per CO2 with this system. Okay, again, you do have a safety built into this one as well, where the serial number would be. Okay, fully field strippable. I'm sure you could field strip this gun. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure you can. You can, the KWC for sure. Pretty sure you can field strip this one as well, right? Lots of Glock markings and stuff on it. Little warning instructions. Okay, slightly recessed barrel. No cutouts on the slide, as you would not find. You wouldn't find them on a real Glock, so it's more like the real Glock. And then we have this Glock, a Glock 17 Gen 4. It's the Airsoft version. And you can see here, 200 and, well, it's going to shoot a little hotter than that, but that's with gas. Blowback, 20 rounds in the mag, okay? So going to shoot a little over 300 FPS, right? You got full blowback action, right? You have the gas mag. So you basically push this in and you can pop this off and load your gas. There's a gas nozzle there, okay? You have your, I think it's 20 rounds again. Is it 18 or 20 rounds? How many is it? 20 rounds in this mag. Again, you still have the indicator spots. It's kind of nice they put that attention to detail, right? Open ejection port, white dot sights, right? Polymer frame, metal slide. No safety here, but you wouldn't find it on the real Glock, right? Working trigger safety. I think all of these guns have working trigger safeties, right? This one I've got a little gas in it, so let's see how she goes. Works nicely, okay? So nice guns overall. It's nice that we've got some Glock options, right? Let's just really quickly compare these two. They're kind of similar, right? I just wanted to show you the differences. So you're going to see, obviously, the difference in that sort of this has like a longer beaver tail. It's not even really a beaver tail, but whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, just where your thumb goes there, right? And then the triggers are very similar, but the trigger guard is definitely different, right? The slide is different in that it's got more grip points, right? And it's obviously got the open slide there, cut out. Okay? So similar in some ways, but different in others. Hopefully different enough that it won't get, you know, set off any alarms with some certain companies, right? Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you today. I probably will be doing, well, I for sure will be doing actual tabletop reviews specific to these guns where I field strip them, show you them around a little closer up, a little more detail, spend a little more time, and I'll also be doing shooting videos for these guns as well, field test shooting videos, so stay posted for those. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on our Canada and US online replica airgun stores over at replicaairguns.ca and replicaairguns.us. We have all of these guns, I believe, in all of the stores. Pretty sure we have them in both in the Canada and the US stores, so check that out. For sure, Canada. Pretty sure we have them in the US stores. We also have other products, air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, and other accessories in those stores. And of course, the replicaairguns.com website where I post and put up all the videos and the articles there with additional photos. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.